ASMR and football family. It is your boy, your whispering perfume pimp, Christopher Cologne, and I'm back with another video. What we have is week 7. We're gonna go over week 7's picks and make week 8 picks. And man, did y'all see Mike Evans ended his streak ended. I'm not sure what happened, which I'm about to find out now, but so he suffered a broken collarbone and concussion during the Detroit game. So damn, that sucks, man, because Mike Evans is a good player, and like from what I've heard, he's a good dude too. So that sucks because he did what? He went, did he go 10 or 11 seasons? I can't remember if it's 10 or 11, but his streak now is ended of 1,000 yards each season. So now we're gonna go over these right quick, and then I'm gonna adjust the camera and everything. So we have the Steelers at the Bengals. I picked the Steelers and the Bengals won, so I got that one wrong. And the Steelers lost 31-33. So old Joe Flacco, he did his thing, huh? Then we have the Rams at the Jaguars. I picked the Rams to win, and they did win 35-7. That's a hell of a beating right there, ain't it? Then we had the Eagles at the Vikings. I picked the Eagles to win, and they did win 28-22. Then the Patriots at the Titans. I picked the Patriots to win, and they did win 31-13. Panthers at the Jets. I picked the Panthers to win, and they won 13-6. So that was either a very defensive game or a really sucky game. I'm gonna go with a really sucky game. So then we got the Dolphins at the Browns, and I picked the Dolphins to win, and the Browns won 31-6. Damn. Shit. So then we have the Saints at the Bears, and I picked the Bears to win, and they did win 26-14. Then we have the Raiders at the Chiefs. I picked the Chiefs to win, and they did win, which is no surprise, but 31-0. God damn. Come on now. 0-31. Then the Colts at the Chargers, and I picked the Colts to win, and the Colts did win 38-24. Man, Daniel Jones looks pretty good, don't he? You know, though, like the year that y'all, this was a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, might have been like 4. I don't really remember. Time goes by so quick nowadays, but y'all remember 2 or 3 years ago, whenever he was running, like he ended up running, he would have made the touchdown, but he ran, I think it was like 60 yards, something like that, and all of a sudden he loses his balance, like people clowned him and everything really bad. But I watched a little bit of him that year, and I was like, you know, the dude doesn't really look that bad that people are clowning him. So you could see, you know, you could see different things with him to tell he wasn't fully garbage. And I'm not sure exactly how good he's playing with the Colts, like how good his numbers are and this and that, but they're evidently doing something, which I'm gonna look at his stats for this one right quick. So player stats, and the Colts won 38-24. So Daniel Jones' stats was 23 of 34, 288 yards, 2 touchdowns. So, man, damn, Justin Herbert had 37 of 55, 420 yards, and 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Shit. I just want to look at the Colts. I want to see what Daniel Jones, like, his stats are for this whole year. Damn, dude was born the same year that I got hit. So his stats for so far his stats for 2025 is 1,790 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions, and he has a quarterback rating of 105.9. Okay, so he's not like straight up balling the hell out like I kind of thought, but he's still doing pretty good. Like 10 touchdowns isn't a lot through 7 games, but still. Yeah, so but now we're going, I'm trying to get, okay, there we go. Now we have the Giants at the Broncos. I picked the Giants to win, and I got that one wrong because the Giants lost 33-32. Damn, 1 point. And the Broncos, I think they set a record for most points scored in a quarter or something like that, wasn't it? Damn, because, let me see. Yeah, the Broncos scored all their points in the fourth quarter. Damn, that's gotta suck, yeah, because it shows here New York scored 7 in the first quarter, 6 in the second quarter, 6 in the third quarter, and 13 in the fourth quarter. And Denver, all of it, fourth quarter. That's a hell of a collapse. Yeah, that is a hell of a collapse. Damn, Bo Nix must think he's Tom Brady, huh? Now we have the... Shit, where am I at? What damn week did that put me on? Okay, I don't know why it brought me back to week 6. So now we're at Packers at the Cardinals, and I picked the Packers to win, and I got that one wrong because the Packers, oh no, I did get that one right. Shit, I was misreading it. So the Packers won 27-23. And now the Commanders at the Cowboys. I picked the Commanders win, but I did get that one wrong. And the Cowboys beat them 44-22. Now we got the Falcons at the 49ers. I picked the 49ers to win. I got that one right. They did win 20-10. Then we had the Bucks at the Lions. I picked the Lions to win, and they did win 24-9. Damn, that really does suck. They lost Mike Evans. And then we had the Texans at the Seahawks, and I picked the Seahawks to win. I was thinking I picked the Texans to win on that one. But, well, hold up. I picked the Seahawks just because they were at home, didn't I? Yeah, because, yeah, the Texans aren't looking like the team that they were, or that they don't look like they did last year. At least from what I remember, they don't. So we got it. So then they beat them 19-27. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I was 11-1, 2, 3, 4, 11-4. Damn, that was pretty good. Okay, now I'm gonna switch this camera around and okay, we're on to week 8. Week 8. So now week 8 is the Vikings at the Chargers. Dolphins at the Falcons. The Bears at the Ravens. Let me see if Lamar Jackson is back yet. So it's still to be determined. Damn. The Ravens are 1-5 and the Bears are 4-2. Man, I want to pick the Ravens, but I don't he's not back, I have the Bears winning. So, damn, that sucks, man. That sucks. See, look at how far back it put me. Well, okay. Then we had the Jets at the Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals on that one. I'll go with the Falcons over the Dolphins. And I'm going with the Chargers over the Vikings. Then we have the Bills at the Panthers. Man, the Bills better get their bullshit together. I'm going with the Bills over the Panthers. Got the 49ers at the Texans. And then we have the Browns at the Patriots. I got the Patriots winning. And I got the 49ers beating the Texans. And then we have the Giants at the Eagles. Buccaneers at the Saints. That's going to be an interesting game. What is the Saints' record? 1-6. I think the Bucs will still win that one. That Giants and Eagles game could be really good. As long as the Giants play like they can play. Titans at the Colts. Yeah, Titans at the Colts. I'm, of course, going with the Colts. Cowboys at the Broncos. I'll come back to that. Packers at the Steelers. That right there should be the game of the week. That should be the game of the week right there. But it won't be. Like that, the Packers at the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers with the Steelers going back to Green Bay. That should be the Sunday night game. Oh, it is? Okay. I was getting ready to say, I want to watch that game. Commanders at the Chiefs. I'm going with the Chiefs. And the Packers at the Steelers. Ooh, I'm going to go with the Steelers. Though I can still see the Packers winning that game. And then, so that's it. Damn, I didn't miss a game, did I? And then Cowboys at the Broncos. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Though I can still see the Bucs win that one. And we got the Cowboys at the Broncos. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. And then, man, I'm gonna go considering Jackson is still to be determined and it is Wednesday. I'm gonna go with the Bears. If they say he's playing by Saturday, I'll make a post and say I'm switching my pick. So, because it'll still be a day before the game and everything. Because yeah, if Jackson's playing, the Ravens are going to win that game. If he's not playing, the Bears are going to win that game because the Ravens look horrible without Jackson. So, like if Jackson comes back and then they win some games, or they win out the rest of their games pretty much or close to it, Jackson deserves the MVP this year then, like I think a lot of times the players that deserve MVP don't get it because that's like they're 1-6. he's been out, what, 2 or 3 games now. If he were to come back and they were to win out pretty much the rest of their games, as long as he's still healthy, and, you know, that goes to show he is the most valuable player on that team. So, and, yeah, so that's the way I look at MVP. But yeah, I'm picking the Bears right now. So, I got the Chargers, the Falcons, the Bears, the Bengals, the Bills, the 49ers, the Patriots, the Eagles, the Bucks, the Colts, the Broncos, the Steelers, the Chiefs. And that is week 8. Week 8. I'm making sure I didn't miss a game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Just making sure. So y'all, I'm gonna get off here and go to bed, get up and edit this and everything, and I will see y'all. I will see y'all next video, which will be an unboxing of these, because they sent these to me, and yeah, they sent these to me to do a video. It's by a company called The Clone, and I will have a discount code with them and everything. So and I still give my honest opinion in the video. So y'all take it easy, have a good one, and snail.